Hey guys, I have literally tried to make this video like 4 times, and every time I do, I'm just in a reading slump, and I can't read. So it was a fun little hobby, but now it's like, am I ever gonna read again? Real question. Am I? Hopefully, okay? If you can't tell by the title of this video, which I have no idea what the title is going to be, this week I should say, I am vlogging until I get out of my reading slump. Yeah. I'm vlogging as much as I can. I do work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturdays. So I'm going to have to vlog when I can. So is there going to be a lot of footage? Hopefully, girl. So I made a TikTok. I have like a little jar that has a bunch of tiny little books in it, and I basically did like, not a TBR jar, but like I picked a book out and I'm reading it. And that book I drew was The Hunger Games. Yes. So this is my second time attempting to record this video. I had started like 2 weeks ago, and I stopped recording. I recorded maybe one day, and then another time I was like, okay, I'm going to update you guys. I did not read that day. So I'm trying again. We're restarting. I need to get out of this reading slump. I really need to, because I genuinely enjoy books. They are so much fun. It's like watching a movie in your head. And I love a good book. And I need to read it. I need it. I'm 78 pages in and I'm really liking it. So we're gonna read this, okay? And it's also not taking me that long to get through very many pages. So let's read, girl. Let's lock in. It's been 2 hours since I recorded last, and I've read a little bit. I was on the phone with my mom for a while, so I didn't read too much. I was on page 68. I think I said 78. I'm not sure. But I got to page 102, so I'm on chapter 8. Yeah, I'm on chapter 8. I'm still really, really liking it. There's a lot of differences that I'm seeing that didn't happen in the movie. And I'm like, why did they leave these out? Because they seem pretty significant. I'm very confused about that. And I don't really understand why they left it out. But I'm going to continue to read. I'm really, really liking it. We just got past the part where, I don't know, whenever she went in there with the game makers and she shot her bow and shot the pig's apple in its mouth. That's the part we literally just got past. Her and Gail saw this girl and this boy in the woods, and she ended up getting caught and got her tongue cut out. And that's not in the movie. And I wonder why. There's just a lot of differences. I'm like, why did they do this? Maybe saving because of budget, whatever. But why can't it be exactly the same? You know, like, I know it's a adaptation. It's not going to be the exact same, blah, 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 blah. Last time I checked in with you guys, I think I was at page 100. We were now at page 136, but I did like play Fortnite and stuff. So if I didn't play Fortnite, I would be a little bit further. But yeah, I just got past the part where they do their interviews and she smashes PETA into the wall. Because he's like, I have a crush on her. And I like her, and I love her, and I've loved her forever. And she's like, why would you say that? Because it made me look weak, right? Her iconic part in the movie where they make that fire transition and all the edits. Yeah. So I'm going to actually move into my room, and I'm going to read. I'm going to put my headphones on. I literally was like rewatching one of my old YouTube videos, and I used to read. Like, actually read and lock in. Like, I was not playing. And I would lock in. And there was this part where I read 160 pages in one day. I can barely get past 30 in a day. Mind you, we've done 65 today, but still. So, it's actually pretty late in the day. I stayed up super late last night. I stayed up until 5 a.m. Half of that was reading, and then I got stuck on my phone. But we are over 50% of the way. I'm on page 208 on chapter 16. I think on Goodreads it said 55%. And also, I'm irritated because last night I was on Goodreads and I was trying to download Fable and like hook them up together. And I couldn't remember what my email was, and I kept trying. And so I went on Goodreads and I accidentally disconnected my email. So then I couldn't get back into it. So I had to make a whole new account. Yeah. So that was irritating, but it's fine now because whatever. I am really enjoying this book. I'm making a good way through it. Like, I'm actually reading it, girl. Like, I think we're getting out of this reading slump. I think it's happening. So I'm going to continue to read today. And if I finish it today, maybe we'll pick out our next read. I don't know how many pages are left. We have 166 pages to read. And yesterday I read a total of 140 pages yesterday. So we might be able to finish it today. I do have to leave for work in like an hour and a half. So I probably won't finish it like right away, obviously. So I'm going to read a little bit. She's with Rue. So she, they team up after, she gets scorched by a fireball and cut down the tracker jackers and kill Glimmer. I'm about to start chapter 16. I'm assuming this is when Rue dies. It's going to be a rough one. I cried when Rue died when I watched the movie. So we'll see. Okay, guys, I have to leave for work in like 30 minutes. I'm probably going to stop here because I'm going to make a couple TikToks. But I got to part 3. I'm on 247. Yay! I'm loving it. I just got to the part where Rue died, and they just declared that if there's 2 districts left that they can, or 2 people of the same district left that they can both win. So the only thing that I have to complain about is she doesn't really describe the other characters as much. Like, yeah, she hasn't really come across them, but like, I've noticed there's not as much detail behind describing the characters and stuff like that. And, like, we don't even know their names. We only know Kato and Glimmer. And I'm just like, in the movie, how did they figure out the names? You know what I mean? Good morning, guys. So, I am feeling like this reading slump is inching itself away. It is, guys. And, like, it's great because I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to finish this book and move on to my next read. Hey, that's a good sign to me, girl. So yesterday, I updated you guys when I read a little bit before I went to work. Today I was smarter. I woke up at 7 a.m. I did a little bit of cleaning. Scrolled on my phone a little bit. And now we're about to read. And it is 9:02 a.m. So I was on 247. And last night when I got off work, I got home around like 8:15ish. I read 31 pages last night. We're at page 278 now. And this has a total of 374. So I think we'll definitely be able to finish the book today. We have 96 pages left, I believe. I am still gonna like vlog a little bit more until I really feel like I'm fully out of my reading slump. So like once I finish this book, if I start another book and I'm like consistent with it, then this video will end. But I don't want to like be like, oh, I'm out of my reading slump and then I finish one book and I stop. You know what I mean? I'm really enjoying the book. I know I was complaining a lot about like the differences and how they kept out a lot of stuff. But I think they did a good job in the movies. They did a good job of keeping in the important parts and, like, the things that really impacted Katniss. I really have been enjoying this, like, a lot. And it's really easy to get through. Like, it's not like I'm sitting there, like, taking forever to read one page. Like, I feel like it's a good read and it's easy to get through it, like, decently fast. So I'm really enjoying that aspect about it. I'm so happy to be like getting back into reading and like getting back into my flow, because I was reading there for a second, okay? Like actually reading. And I don't know, like I actually read books. Multiple in a month. Obviously not my fastest. Like I would finish 3 books in a month, which isn't bad. But like there are so many people out there that finish like 16 books in a month, and I'm like, how are we doing this? How are we reading so fast? And then you know what? I think they're lying. I'm going to read. I'm very excited about these last 96 pages. The last pages of the book is always like the best most of the time. Because we're at that point in the book where everything's pretty calm. Like, not calm. Like, Peta's hurt. But, like, since I watch the movies, like, I know what's happening. You know what I mean? Okay, you guys. I officially finished The Hunger Games. I loved it. I really, really enjoyed it. And I think if I went into it without watching the movie, I think I honestly probably wouldn't have liked it. Maybe not. I don't know. Because I feel like the descriptions were good, but I think since I already know what happens in the movie, I was just kind of picturing the movie. I rated it 5 stars on Goodreads. I think it was a fantastic book. I really, really enjoyed it. It was an easy read. It was very fast-paced. There was never a moment where I was like, ugh, can we get to the good part? Like, it was very fast-paced. It got right to the point. I mean, we did have a moment where really nothing was happening, but that's towards the end of the book, and I feel like that happens a lot. I am going to continue to vlog. I'm going to go into my next read, which is Legendary. I had started this a couple months ago, and I'm on page 128, I believe. Yeah, 128. I'm going to continue it back up, and hopefully I like it. I don't know if I will. If we don't, then we're just going to pick a new book. But yeah, I just want to continue to vlog this until I really, really feel like I'm out of that reading slump and that it's gone. Hey guys, it's the next day. I went to work and stuff. I didn't wake up as early as I did yesterday. So it is 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. 12 p.m., not 11. I've been up for like an hour though. Or 2. An hour and a half. I woke up at 10:30. I read a little bit of Legendary yesterday. I started on page 128, I think, or 138, or something like that, and I'm on page 160. So we're going to continue to read. I'm going to do a montage because I feel like that's kind of what we need. I would have read when I got home last night, but I ate dinner and then just kind of doom scrolled. I'm probably gonna fill up my cup with water and then come in here and we're gonna read. Okay guys, I just got home. It's 10 p.m. I went to work and stuff, but I did read a little bit earlier. I am now on page 216. I'm on chapter 20. So we are almost officially halfway through. I'm really enjoying the book. Whenever I read Carvel, I didn't really enjoy Carvel that much. It was cool. The plot was nice, but I personally didn't really like the book that much. But Legendary, I'm really, really liking it. I like the way that Stephanie Garber, the author, I love the way that she describes things, and you can really put it in your head and envision all of that. So she does a good job at the descriptiveness. But I am really enjoying it. I'm going to continue reading it a little bit more tonight. I don't know how much I'm going to read tonight because it's already 10 p.m. But I don't have work tomorrow, so I'll probably read tomorrow as well. But I will update you guys when I update you. Hey, y'all. It's been a couple days, but I have read every single one of those days. I just haven't recorded. I finished The Hunger Games on the 4th, I think, and today's the 10th, and I started Legendary, right after I finished The Hunger Games. Yeah. Anyways, I'm about to be done with Legendary. I have, maybe 10 pages left, but I've been switching back and forth between my iPad and my book because I have Legendary on my Kindle app on my iPad. So I've been just kind of switching back and forth because, it's more comfortable reading on a iPad sometimes. Really, I only have that little tiny sliver chunk left, which I think is literally probably 10 pages. Yeah, literally 11 pages left. So, or 12. There's 12 pages left. So I'm going to finish these. I think it's safe to say that I am out of my reading slump. I mean, this is my second book I've finished in the past week and a half. 5 days to finish this. I could have finished it last night, but I went to bed. But I read a bunch last night, and I've just been reading like little slivers every day, and I really, really like it. It's a lot better compared to the first book, Carvel. I love this. Finished the book, and we got left on a cliffhanger. So that's like, do I want to start the third book? But knowing me, I don't do that. I'll read a book in a series, and then I'll read another book, and then I'll move on. And then, circle back to the series. I don't finish it in one go. But for some reason, I really do want to finish it. I really, really do. So I really, really enjoyed this. I thought this was like a really, really good book compared to Carvel. Carvel was fun, and I liked it, but it was also confusing and like, I don't know, I didn't really like the ending. Like, it wasn't a bad ending. I didn't hate it or anything. It was just like, okay. I think I gave it like 3 stars. I would say I'm gonna give Legendary 4 stars. Not really a 5-star book in my world, but it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed her and Dante's like banter and like relationship that they had, and I thought this was really, really good. I really, really enjoyed this. And like, it wasn't too confusing. Like, it wasn't all like feeling like magic and games. Well, it didn't feel like games the whole time. Like, it started to feel like, oh, this isn't too crazy in her world, you know what I mean? Like, it's still crazy, but it wasn't like too confusing and too crazy. For some reason, this just feels like Alice in the Wonderland to me. I think just the magic concept and the confusion of it. I mean, if there's a book, I never read it, but I watched the movie. And it just gives Alice in the Wonderland, like, that confusion and that magic and just, like, she's finding her way. I'm really glad I finished this. It was a DNF there for a minute. I was on page 128, and then I never picked it up again. But I really, really enjoyed it. Like, I don't know why I ever stopped reading it. This video is going to come to an end because I feel like I'm out of my reading slump. My reading slump is feeling like it's gone. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this gives you reason and motivation to get out of your reading slump. All I have to say is turn the YouTube off, put the phone down, put the iPad down, whatever you're on. Put it down and pick up a book. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe. Hello, be my new best friend. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys in the next one, which I don't know what it's going to be, but we shall see. Okay, bye guys. Love you so much.